Again, good evening, everyone, and good morning to everyone here in Manila. Thanks for having me this today. Let me give you a little background about what we do over at Launch Garage. Uh, so, so we did start Launch Garage about 5 years ago, and really the mission that we have is to help Philippine startups essentially become investable. No? And what that really means for us is we want to prep them really well so that they can be very attractive to our network of investors and corporate partners in the ecosystem. So we do see a lot of startups, not only here in the Philippines, but also in the region. The 25 startups that we have here actually are startups that we have advisory shares on. And at Launch Garage right now, currently we're building a fund that can continuously support the startups needing investments here locally in the Philippines. So if there's anyone here in the audience uh, that would like to participate in investing in startups here in the country, then please do let me know. So Jay has been a long time friend of mine. I've known him since we were in grade school back in LaSalle, Green Hills, and he's the tech savvy guy of this partnership. Now, what makes us really unique, I guess, is that Launch Garage was founded by founders, for founders. So I think that's pretty mm, special for accelerators uh, that you can find not just here in the Philippines but everywhere. No, so I think it's we bring more value to the startups because we have gone through the whole process ourselves and we have been quite successful at it. No, Jay is a serial entrepreneur. Between the two of us, we have about maybe 35, 40 years of tech experience and business experience. And with Jay, he's had successful exits. He's really tech savvy, as I mentioned. What I put on the table is really knowing what's hot happening in the global scene. So I give that international flavor to our startups. And not only would we want them to be successful in the Philippines, but obviously we want them to be global companies as well. No? As you've heard, we have this network in about 35 cities in 20 countries all around the world. And we do work with about over 500 large companies and conglomerates globally. We're experienced investors ourselves. I have done about 1,200 investments over at Plug and Play, and we've been blessed to have 20 unicorns out of this portfolio so far. And I was just told that about 10% of them, of the investments that we have, are already over above $100 million valuation. So that's good news for us. We have a lean team over here in the Philippines. And the Jojo Flores that you see here is actually my daughter. I'm so happy that she joined me in this little project that we have here in the Philippines since last year. So let me share with you a specific program that we're currently running here in the Philippines. It's called Transcend. So really our goal, as I said, is to make startups be attractive and investable to the investor network, as well as our corporate partners. So we think that we know what investors and corporations want, and transcend, as the word says, we want to transcend a good idea and a good team to commercial viability through this program. So essentially, we were motivated to do this because we saw a gap between the incubators and the market. We felt that though many of them would be probably technology ready, they were not business ready. So we felt that a little program in between, like Transcend, would help them kind of in that process of scaling up. So the specific startups that we're targeting for this program are the ones coming from the TBIs, or these are the technology business incubators. There's about 30 of them nationwide under the Department of Science and Technology. So and these are university based. So you get a lot of really smart people, really great ideas, very cutting edge technologies. And as I said, uh, we have uh, uh, we have designed Transcend so that we can, uh, out of the incubator, we can prep them properly. So with DOST last year, we did about a pilot project with them, and roughly saw about 30 or 40 startups coming out of these TBIs. We piloted with about 10 of them and helped them out, and we've actually been very happy with the results. So these are some of the companies that we brought into this pilot program in the areas of agri-food tech, logistics, and education. And one really nice story came out of it, and this is a company called Binhi. They do agriculture tissue culture technology, and we introduced them to one of our friends. And after a month of talking, our friends kind of agreed or engaged with these guys and agreed to invest 30 million pesos. So this is about I would say about 750,000 Canadian dollars into the company, So that's a wonderful story for them, and I think from what I hear, they're all very happy together. So the program that we have is a quick and fast 3-month program. I like doing things fast, I like doing things, as they say, it's not really acceleration if it takes a long time, right? So we have to really, we're conscious about making this whole process fast. And also, if things are not working out, it also encourages the teams to fail fast, right? And kind of pivot to what the market or what the investors are really looking for. So so the program content, I would say, is about 1/3 classroom style and 2/3 field work, meetings, and pitches, right? I'm not a big fan of big words, in the classroom. I'm a bigger fan of big action. So I like to see things in action. So that's really the spirit of how we designed our acceleration program. And of course, having said that, though, after the program, we don't leave them off to dry. We keep in touch. We monitor their progress. We continue help, obviously, as and really keep also the friendship and the relationship, making sure that they are progressing, throughout their startup journey. So we do try to meet with them, every quarter or twice a year. So just to make sure that they're still okay, and if they need anything else from us. As I said, feedback has been good. So actually, the Department of Science and Technology wanted us to institutionalize a program. So right now, our goal with them is to accelerate at least 20 startups coming from the TBIs per year. No? So the search is actually ongoing right now for our first formal cohort. And this time we wanted to do it themed. So, we agreed that a smart city vertical could be interesting for us. So these are the subsectors that we will be touching for this one. So we're hoping to finalize actually our search by the end of this month or by the middle of next month. And we're looking at starting the whole program by late September, by late August or early September. That's about it from my side. Would love to hear your questions if there's any. Thank you very much again for having me.